Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Super Cool Podcast. I'm your host, as always, the spirit of Super Cool Radio himself, Matthew Thomas. And this is the lucky number 13th episode of the Super Cool Podcast. I'm going to review Hourglass's first ever EP called En Vogue. They were working very hard to produce this EP, and this Friday, tomorrow, they will be doing an epic EP release show. They got great bands lined up. You're obviously going to see Hourglass, you're going to see Gen X, and the opening band is Barney Mugger's Street Band, a great blues rock band out of Lafayette, Indiana. And it's all going to take place this Friday at the Smokestack Brew. Starts at 8 o'clock, and Hourglass will take the stage at 9 p.m. I've seen them before. They rock the house. They're at the 5-Star Dive Bar, and they kind of did it as a favor to the venue because they were just called in at the last minute, and they did a great set, and I'm really looking forward to them playing this whole EP. I'm going to start this review as I normally do, and this will be with the cover art. I think it's very interesting. I believe it's supposed to be an hourglass. It's a lot of gray in there. You see, obviously, the hourglass bold letters are there. I believe it's supposed to be an hourglass. I'm not entirely sure, but that is what I'm going with. Looking at a picture of it right now, it just has that En Vogue, a nice cursive, and it's a lot of gray. It's kind of a little bit ambiguous, like what truly is on the cover, but I really like it. I like all the gray tones. It just pulls it really together, and you have the hourglass and the En Vogue in white as well. So let's dive right into this. There's 4 songs. I'm going to break down all of them. The first one is Hourglass Smile, and this opening song has a nice, chill, old-school rock sound to it. It's a very clean-sounding song. That's what I really like about this whole EP. It's very clean-sounding. There's not much distortion. It's really just some clean, old-school rock music. I really dig this song. It's a great opening song because it gets you into the EP. As I say with a lot of opening songs, they have to get you into the EP. If your first opening song isn't great, then people might not be interested in listening to the rest of it. It's a breakup song. The singer is sad that this girl is not in his life anymore, and I think this is a very relatable song because that feeling that everyone feels like post-breakup, or you're thinking about this person who's not in your life anymore. The person describes this girl, miss your hair, your dark lips, describes her nails, and he emphasizes the hourglass smile. Heartache just ain't my style. He's going to try to move on. He's going to try to keep going with his life. He doesn't want to feel sorry for himself. He just wants to get past all this. Again, very relatable. I like the guitar solo around the 250 mark. Just some great old school rock guitar solo. Andrew just shows up, just does it very well. And that is the Hourglass Smile, the first song off the EP. It's a nice breakup song, very relatable, especially to old guys out there who have been dumped by a girl. You kind of go through everything. And this person is going to continue to live their life and do the best they can. But it's also going to lead into our second song. The second song is On My Own, and this revives from the single that they released last year. And I like the guitar opening. It only lasts about 13 seconds, but again, has that rock sound to it. And now it's kind of the opposite for the song of On My Own. I get the impression that the guy broke up with the girl on this. Now he's on his own, and he's trying to live his life. You tell in this song that that decision was not easy for him, that he kind of had to do it because he has other either career goals or other personal goals that he wants to do. He made the decision that me being in this relationship was not good for my career, my goals. And you can tell it kind of eats at him a little bit. He's not too happy about it. And he almost apologizes for the breakup. But I think a lot of people have been there, that they've had to choose either a relationship or career or personal goals. Guitar solo around the 2:30 mark. And I kind of like the lyrics, must be alone, sleep on my own. He's got to do these stuff all on his own now. And maybe he's not used to it. Maybe he was in a relationship for so long, and now he's got to do everything on his own, even though he didn't really plan on it or decided his goals was more important than being in a relationship. But at the end, he's got to live his life. He's got to do what his goals are, with or without a relationship. Third song, She'll Be Coming Soon. This is a chill pop rock song. It's got that old school pop rock style to it. It's very relaxing. This is, I think, the most relaxing song on this EP. It's just chill. It's just a nice wind down, put it on, and just relax. There's a guitar solo on the 2:30 mark. My impression on this song is he's looking for the girl to come back into his life. She'll be coming soon. You really hear all 3 pieces in this song. And I really like the end. You just really hear the guitar at the end. It's got that a little bit of distortion on it for the last 30 seconds. But that's all you really hear at the end. It's just that guitar. And it's a very unique style, very unique sound for that last 30 seconds. really stands out. This person's kind of just dreaming that this girl will be back in his life. He possibly might be regretting the last song of breaking up with her. He wants her back in his life because maybe things didn't go out as he planned, and he wants to be back in a relationship with her. Maybe he made a bad decision. You don't really know. But dreams never die. I really like those lyrics, dreams never die, because we all have dreams, we all have goals that we want to do, and what's really the point of living life if you can't live out your dreams and fulfill your goals? Then you're really not living life. So I understand completely where this guy is coming from. He maybe made some wrong turns, but he really wants to be with this girl. That is his dream, that is his end goal. But right now he's trying to focus on his current goals. So it's really kind of tearing him apart a little bit. And again, it's a very chill, very relaxing song. Now the fourth song, this is my favorite song. You tell just all the songs, after you hear all of them, I think the fourth song, Rhythm of a Gun, has the most confidence in this song. You can really hear it on the fourth song. The opening is great. There's a great effect with everything, all the musical pieces you hear. This has a 70s rock vibe to it, without a doubt. I love the drums in the song. You can really hear them. They're very intense, and it's just a rockin' guitar riff. This is the most hard rockin' song on this EP. I just love it. Dancing to the rhythm of a gun, world is burning down. I kind of got the impression that these two people are kind of in a gunfight, and they're just dancing around the bullets. You know, they're both aiming, they're both shooting, they're both dancing around all the gunfire. It's just a cool visual effect there. I don't know if I have the interpretation right, but that's kind of what I get. Like, this person is hunting down this other person. Maybe it's a fugitive, maybe it's someone running from the law. It's a very cool visual. I kind of see it as a movie soundtrack. You can kind of see it. It really fits in there to an action movie from like the 70s or 80s. That's what I really like about Rhythm of a Gun. It's just that guitar riff, very distinctive, and the confidence is just there on Rhythm of a Gun. It just ties together very smoothly. That rock and roll vibe is very strong on Rhythm of a Gun. That is why it's my favorite. I know it's a little bit shorter review. There's only 4 songs on this En Vogue EP by Hourglass, but I really like the clean sounding nature of this EP. I also like you can hear all the pieces very well. They're very distinctive. Hourglass really put a lot of effort into producing and releasing this EP, and I'm really looking forward to their EP release show this Friday at 8 p.m. at the Smokestack Brew in Mishawaka, Indiana. I've seen them before. They've rocked the house, and now they got some new music. They'll be selling their EP. It's only $5, and I know them very well, so if you want them to sign it, they signed my copy. I got an advanced copy, which I think is so cool. So they will sign it for you. They're very nice people. They're actually going to have a fill-in drummer from the Medicine Wives playing at that show, so some a little different, some a little unique. So please, come out and support Hourglass. I really dig their old school rock and roll music. It stands out from a lot of the bands, especially in the South Bend music scene, and they're just some very nice people. So please, come out and support them. I'm going to say it one more time. Smokestack Brew, 8 p.m. this Friday, August 21st. Please be there. Pick up some shirts, pick up some EPs, and support this great band. Thank you, everyone, for listening to the Super Cool Podcast. I'm your host, as always, Matthew Thomas, and I will see you in the next episode.